All right, here we go. Episode 130. Dun dun.
It's beginning to look a lot like Santa is everywhere again this year.
We got some events later. A couple more that you can hang out with Santa, do all kinds of
Yeah.
things. But nothing for the Grinch this week. You must be taking the weekend
Yeah.
off. Too much holiday cheer.
Welcome to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast with Lucas and Kimberlee.
So speaking of Santa,
Yep.
we have a mailman here in Brunswick who brings home all the letters written to Santa, and the wife, Kristen, responds. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
That's really cool. So if your kids are dropping off letters to the Brunswick post office or put them in the mailbox, or make sure your address is on them because they're getting a lot of them without the address on them. So let them experience the magic of Christmas and let Mrs. Claus, quote unquote, wink, wink, send a letter back to the kids.
Yeah. I bet they're not even expecting to get a response. Some of them, they're just putting the envelope in the mail and,
Yeah.
It's probably not widely known that, yes, Santa writes back.
Yeah, exactly. Says postage is not needed if you're writing to Operation Santa, totally different thing. So that's not what they're in charge of. This is just something that this family does for several years now. Make sure that you have the proper information on there so they can write back. And it's
Awesome.
Brunswick and Brunswick Hills only. So she wanted to make sure we said that.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving right along. MK Airsoft Medina recently moved to the courthouse, that big open space warehouse where Neo Extreme Sports used to be. And they've been building their props for their airsoft field. So check this out. This is pretty intense, man. It's going to be a fun time.
One of the pictures, I thought it was AI, and I was like, nope, that's actually a bus inside.
So look forward to seeing
That's
them
pretty
open,
cool.
and the progress pictures are a lot of fun.
Yeah, all right. Oh, yeah, there's some little bit of sad news. It looks like there's some changes going on at Market 42 again. Mallory's is now closed, Mallory's Pizza. And supposedly the neighbors said something else is going in. Is that Mallory's that they said that about, right?
I didn't hear that.
No, that was pasta fresca. That's what it was. That's what it was. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
know.
see what's going on. I know that they're moving along with a wine bar or something over there.
Well, that's moving along very slowly. I'm starting to get a little worried. I don't know. People are starting to look at their P&Ls and the traffic, and it's starting to worry me a little bit. I don't think Market 42 is bringing in the people that they hope to bring in. A lot of people said that it's a food court, and to be honest, it is a food court, except unlike the food court at the mall, they don't have the customers. Well, they don't have the free samples. Orange chicken, yummy, yummy. But they don't have the shops that bring people in. Not only are these businesses competing with other businesses in town, like the pizza shop competes with every pizza shop in town, but they also compete with each other. When you go to Market 42, right, you're only going to eat one meal. And I switch it up because I like all the things there. So it's not really like a food court because everything is local and fresher, and, it's not giant chains. These are mom and pop and real people from the community. I don't know. I think Market 42 needs to get rid of the person with the drone camera and the stop motion and all the effects. Hire somebody for event planning and get as many events in there as you can.
I loved your idea about they should have been selling Christmas trees on the patio.
Everything needs to go on the patio.
I mean, I thought that was a fabulous idea. For wintertime, that's a great, you know what I mean? That's a great idea.
Yeah, and like the Brunswick Historical Society has a Sunday at the farm every Sunday. Is it possible that that's a bad location over there on Laurel, and they instead could do it inside and outside of Market 42? That's a win-win for both of them. Is it possible?
Not for $10 a vendor.
Well, I mean, make it free for the
That's
vendors.
That's how much people pay at Laurel Square. It's only $10 every week to be a vendor there.
Yeah. Well,
So if you want to charge $100, then no, you're not for that. And I know some people have been saying, oh, it was promised as a mini West Side Market. I think probably things changed along the way, but you're also not going to have West Side Market prices. So that's something really to keep in mind. You've got it's totally different. The pricing down at the West Side Market, it's definitely a destination place. Yes, it would be great to have a market here, but you're not going to have West Side Market prices. It's just not going to happen. I mean, for the amount that they have to sell, for the amount that they have to pay for rent or for a space or something like that, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. But, I think Market 42 needs to refocus themselves on not just each stand, but Market 42 needs to say, okay, what can I do to bring 30, 40, 50 people in here this Tuesday night or this Thursday night? Maybe the Boy Scouts do their Pinewood Derby there one night. I mean, and I'm not talking about charging $10 a table, because it needs to be free, because you need to bring people in. Otherwise, the only ones that are going to last are the ones that have other locations that they can rely on the profits.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I mean, well, I
love the
gosh,
place.
need
I don't want
go-
to see it go anywhere.
I enjoy it too. I enjoy it. I enjoy the vendors. Gray's Deli is just amazing. And of course, Dustin with the bread and everybody else. I mean, it's everything. You can go in there and try something different. You can go in there with 3 people and everybody can get something different. How do I see this? Like, I even reached out to them to try and do something like a turkey bowl, for Thanksgiving,
No, yeah.
that kind of, no one ever got back to me. So, I mean, that's the kind of frustration that you can't just share you're sharing other vendors' posts on the Market 42 page, and then they're sharing it to our page. So, I mean, yes, Facebook's great, and Facebook's probably the number one way to advertise right now, but you've got to do, like you said, something to get people actually there.
Right.
Not just showing them what's going on or showing them what the menu is, activities to get them there. So far, the only thing that I've seen that actually works is Boozy Bingo.
And that's wildly
And we're going to
successful.
talk about that
but they
coming
only
up.
do it once
Yeah.
a month. And
Right.
there's other things that individuals do, like Local West has $10 burgers one night, and I just ordered a ice cream advent calendar from Wayland's.
Yeah, I'm
which
gonna
I
get
didn't
one
know
of
was a
those too.
thing. I didn't know it was a thing until I saw it, but I'm like, yes, I have to have that.
Yeah, right.
Forget popping the door open for a tiny piece of chocolate. I'm getting the best ice cream in town for 12 days in a row.
Yeah, I mean, and the only other thing that bugs me about the whole concept is the different hours for the vendors. When you do go to the mall, not comparing them, but yes, I'm comparing them to the mall. The mall has set hours, and
Yeah.
those businesses need to be open during those hours. So you've got all these individual businesses. Oh, they might be open on a Tuesday. No, they're closed on Monday. Some are open on Monday. So it seems like everybody's closed on Monday. And now I think the businesses that are open in there on Monday are suffering. So, I mean, set some hours. You need to be open these hours, these days, period.
Yeah.
It's too frustrating for people that go in, want one thing, and oh no, they're closed, or half of them are closed, whatever. But
Yeah.
I know we went off the rail on this one, but
Well, that was a long one, but yeah, I mean, if you haven't gone, please go and check them out and support them. Even if you believe that they're just a food court, they are a little bit more, because there's some great shops along the side too. But those shops aren't going to drive in enough traffic to sustain all these food places.
right.
So,
Right. But it's a good time of the year to check them out with the holidays and stuff like that. So, go check out those shops, have some lunch or dinner, and see what it's all about. And if you have any ideas, you guys reach out to them too. And, give them, hey, you'd like to see this or you'd like to see that. Reach out to them directly, message them on Facebook. They're very responsive sometimes, except to me, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's a personal thing. I don't know. But Nick, the owner, is very sweet. Whenever I see him, he does talk to me, but he does have a marketing person that handles that stuff. So check it out.
all right, moving along.
How's it going?
Somebody noticed that Niner's Diner was all covered with paper on the wall, and it was lit up, and they asked what the scoop was, and Tapped and Forked chimed in and said that they're a 2-woman duo that's going to reopen it as Tapped and Forked. We don't have a whole lot of information yet. I reached out to them, and hopefully we'll get something soon, but it will be nice to see another restaurant-type place opening back up there.
Yeah. You didn't get a response either. Ha
People are busy. It's the holidays.
Yeah, very much so. As soon as we find something out about that, Lucas is going to get back to us on that. So, all right, moving right along. Ribbon cutting ceremony for, how do you pronounce this? Soul Heart?
That's what I figured it was.
Soul Heart Pilates and Wellness, which is going to be, or is open, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Over in Town Center?
Across from Revolving Sushi.
Okay. And I didn't know wellness came with all these delicious things, but if that's what they're serving up, I'm there for it.
Those look great.
Oh my gosh, some of that food there. But welcome to Soul Heart Pilates and Wellness. Look forward to you being part of the community. So
Yeah. And not open, but Jazzercise moved from next to Manzo Sports and Spirits and where Niners used to be over to Rolling Hills Plaza. Where what is over there? What's over in that plaza?
What's over there? Rolling Hills? Oh, Printing Partners?
Yeah.
One of our $500 general stores is over there.
Mm-hmm. The pool hall used to be there. If everybody remembers.
Correct. The food pantry's over there. Yeah, food pantry's over there. That'll be exciting to watch that come together, huh?
Congratulations on their move, and looks like a really nice facility.
Yeah. All right. Moving right along because we got a lot of events, so no more chit chat. Let's go. Come on.
We got 50% off Brunswick Rec Center memberships now through the 31st of this month. So you can stop in there and get an annual membership for 50% off. Proof of residency is required, and great value at half price.
You know what nobody's talked about this year yet?
No.
Is it going to be a snowman or the Christmas cow?
Well, the season's greeting sign has been up for a while, and nothing's there. So are they just
I know.
forgoing it altogether?
I think the cost to rent those is at the price point where they only usually do it for about a week to 10 days. It might wait a little bit closer because the season's greeting sign, obviously they own, but the inflatable is from Inflatable Images and they rent that every year.
Speaking of inflatables, the rec center just purchased a bounce house that they'll be using for events, but you can also rent for when you have birthday parties at the rec center.
Nice.
Yeah.
By the pool or what? Where do they put that?
I don't know. No, probably not by the pool. Wee splash.
Right. All right. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
These look delish. Oh, sorry.
Which one are you looking at?
I was saying these look delish. We were on the same page.
Oh, the shots
you said
and
you wanted
cocktails?
to highlight the back. Yes.
Yeah. The backyard does so well with their outdoor patio. I wanted to highlight the inside and some of these shots and craft drinks that they have for the holidays. Beautifully decorated inside with the blue and the Christmas lights and the ornaments. But they also have these holiday shots and cocktails. Did you get a chance to look at it and see what your favorite might be?
I am reluctant to say that Santa's panties might be my favorite. It's rum shata, Kahlua, and grenadine. So I think that's, followed by any kind of mule, like rosemary cranberry mule, I would probably love.
Yeah. I think I'd have to go with the classic rum chata and fireball for the cinnamon toast.
Oh, yeah. That looks good, too. So what is what is that, Minz? What is that?
Rumpelmans?
Do you know?
It's
Rumpelmans.
Yeah. It's a peppermint, right? Peppermint flavor.
That's what I was asking you.
Yeah, I think it's a peppermint favorite schnapps.
Ah, got it.
Right? I think so.
Got it.
But good stuff. Check them out.
All right, let's head over to Roger at Houndstown with the Pooch of the Week and see what he's got going on and make sure that Aaron is listening very closely to this one.
Hey, Lucas and Kimberlee, it's Roger. This week we have Sable with us from Brianna Rescue. He is a 7-month-old lab retriever mix. Great puppy, full of energy, but already has some pretty good training and would make a great addition to somebody's house. Check out the pictures that we have posted on the Houndstown, Cleveland, Brunswick site. We also share that post in the You're from Brunswick page. But if anybody's interested in doing a meet and greet, you can call us at 330-460-3052. We'd love to have you come in. If you have other pets in the family, we'd want you to bring them in as well to meet Sable, make sure it's a good fit. Also, remember, we are here for both interactive doggy daycare and overnight boarding for dogs and cats. So as we head towards Christmas and New Year's, if people are heading out of town and they need a place for their dogs and or cats to stay overnight, we're here. We give you your first day of doggy daycare free to come in and check us out. Make sure it's a good fit since we are fully interactive. Call us if we can help with those needs. More importantly, call us if you're interested in coming in and doing a meet and greet with Sable. Our number one more time is 330-460-3052. Have a great rest of the week and weekend, and we'll be back at you next week. Hopefully let you know that Sable was adopted out. Take care.
And that's Sable. If you're interested in meeting Sable, you can call Roger over at Houndstown or Bria Animal Rescue. All right, now we're getting into things to do in the 212, and boy, we have a lot of them.
Yeah, no more goofing off. Let's go. Here we go. Playville, December 12th from 5 to 8 for only $13.99. Join them for an evening of open play, and pizza is available for purchase from 5 to 6. Reserve your spot online. Walk-ins are based on availability. So if you want to try out Playville, if you haven't tried them out yet, or you're a big fan, head on over to their Facebook page, get on the online reservation, and December 12th, 5 to 8.
Yeah. Friday night, 6 p.m. till 8 p.m., Santa is stopping by Tudor Avenue. So you could take photos with Santa, enjoy some sweet treats, and check out their synchronized light show. That's at 4154 Tudor Avenue. They have one of the best light displays in Brunswick, I believe. If you think I'm wrong and you have a different of opinion, that's okay. Just leave it in the comments where we should be checking out next. The light show runs every night from 5:30 to 10 p.m., now through New Year's. You're still welcome to stop by any evening to enjoy the lights. Just tune your radio to 93.7 and watch the magic happen.
Yeah, well, speaking of lights, this is probably one of my favorite this year. They went above and beyond. Head on over to 3855 Miller Drive to see Whoville. They really outdid themselves. Oh my gosh, this setup is amazing. The lights are on daily from 5 to 10. They would love to see you tag Lisa Bramante, who is the homeowner there. Either tag her or it says post on her post and stuff like that of Whoville. But that looks absolutely amazing for the kids.
Yeah, so
And
many great
adults, too.
displays around town.
Absolutely. And don't forget, we have a list of all those up in the featured section. It used to be called the pin post or whatever. Now it's the featured section. So, yeah, so that's a good one.
All right, moving on. Infinity Wellness is getting you ready for a wrinkle-free Christmas. If you do your, what is it, Botox? It's called Botox?
I guess, yeah.
If you do it now, you'll be ready just in time for Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is there a money-back guarantee on that?
Wrinkle Relaxer, 40 unit for $380 with a free B12 shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, huh?
That's all it takes.
All right. Dear Santa.
I use the Snapchat filter instead.
All right. Enough of this silliness. Hey, this Saturday, National Wreath Laying Day at Westview Cemetery begins at 10 o'clock with the ceremony followed by the wreath laying. Parking is available across the street at the church. Event is held rain or shine or sleet or snow. So dress for the weather. Boots are recommended, obviously. If you'd like to sponsor a wreath, you can still do that at wreathsacrossamerica.org or just go to the Facebook page, National Wreath Laying Day at Westview Cemetery. They have an event page and the link is right there. So you can help out. I know they sell these last year in record time.
Yeah, it's a really nice ceremony too for remembrance.
Yeah. All right. What else we got?
Christmas in the Valley is this weekend, December 13th and 14th. There is so much to do over in Valley City, and this is sponsored by Titan Construction and Repair. I'm going to tell you some of the things and some of the things later just because there is so much. Saturday, they got a community sing-along at 6 p.m. Sunday is filled with all kinds of things, starting with a 5K race, 1 mile walk, and all kinds of other stuff. There's a parade at 12:30. Santa Claus will be there and Mrs. Claus with a story time and all kinds of other stuff, baskets, raffles, etc., etc. I believe the event ends at 4 p.m., but we'll tell you a little bit more about that. There's a list of it here.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Hinckley Chamber of Commerce is having a Christmas cookie sale over at Our Savior Lutheran Church. So come to support the ladies who've spent hours baking cookies. That's going to be the 13th. They are on Center Road, 1605 Center Road. The sale is from 10 to 1, and proceeds go to many ministries at Our Savior Lutheran Church. And it says over 50 different homemade cookies.
Sounds like my kind of sale. I'll forget all these
Right?
craft shows. I want a cookie
Hey.
show. I want a cookie show.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's good stuff. I saw one the other day that they had one at the Galleria downtown.
Oh, wow.
And they had these huge trays of cookies, like, all the same kind in these huge trays. And you got a box and you probably paid by weight,
Yeah.
but you went around and gloves, of course, and stuff like that. But like literally was tables lined down the middle of the Galleria.
That's the kind of stuff
like,
you got to
holy-
call me and tell me.
I just saw it. I think it already happened.
Okay.
All right. Holiday craft show over at the Grounded Bean from 10 to 2 this Saturday. Handmade creations by local artisans, it says. So stop by the Grounded Bean. It's a really cute setting for that too, because you just go in, grab a cup of coffee, and then go shopping.
Yeah, and their November craft show was so successful that they put this one together to get the vendors back and everybody an opportunity to check it out again.
Yeah, good stuff. Breakfast with Santa at the Brew Kettle Saturday morning for only $18 per person, $10 for kids 10 and under. You must have a reservation. Hot chocolate bar, a Santa cookie buffet, and breakfast, of course. So head on over to the Brew Kettle Facebook page or stop in and get some tickets.
Yep. And going on at Manzo's Saturday night, 8:30 to 11:30 p.m. It's One Hit Pajama Party. I do not think it's a pajama party. I just think that's the name of the band. So they probably trick some people into wearing their pajamas there. You probably could if you wanted to. But One Hit Pajama Party plays the 70s, 80s, and 90s dance, pop, and rock hits. And it does say your comfiest clothes, so maybe it is a pajama party.
Yeah, it says right there. Your
Oh.
comfiest clothes, pajama party. Look at
Okay.
that.
All right.
See that, Taylor? See, Taylor, over at the rack. Look, you get to go to the bar in your pajamas. Why can't I come swimming in my pajamas? I'm still going to get her to do that. All right, let's see. Winter open house over at Trust the Journey, and that's 1480 Pearl Road. There's a lot of stuff going on in the plaza now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Trust the Journey Academy, Sunday the 14th from 12 to 4. They're going to have an open house, open to the public. Come on in, check them out. What to expect: a hot chocolate bar, fun craft activities for the kids, raffle baskets, holiday treats, vendor tables, and Santa is going to be there. So Santa's very busy this weekend. So 12 to 4, again, that's over at Trust the Journey Academy. That is in the plaza right across from the middle school.
Yeah.
If you're wondering where that is.
Trust the Journey is their mission is to help support children with disabilities and their families by easing the financial burdens associated with complex medical, developmental, and educational needs, both at home and school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Moving right along.
Yep. McGinty's Pub over at Market 42 is having Selfies with Santa December 14th from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. $5 for a photo on your phone or camera. So get your phone out and $5 and stop by Market 42.
All right. Oh gosh, here it is. Chili cook-off time. It is going to be from 11 to 4, and this is in the middle of the Christmas in the Valley event this weekend. So contestants 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Looks like 10. And look who's going to be a judge. Scott from Great Scott's Bakery is going to be a judge. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So if you enjoy those chili cook-off things, head over to the Valley City Fire Station, December 14th. Again, this Saturday in the middle of Christmas in the Valley from 11 to 4 for some chili.
Yeah. And that's absolutely free. You don't have to pay to sample the chili. You don't have to pay to vote. So check that out.
Very cool. All right. Oh, they also have a 5K too, right?
Yeah.
That's going on too?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
mentioned
goodness.
that a little bit earlier. That's this Sunday at 10 a.m. You can still register online at runsignup.com and then search for Valley City. It'll pop right up.
And then also during the Christmas in the Valley is holiday markets. This is a cool idea. So they've got markets all over Valley City. So Amy's Event Center, Samaski's Pizza, Valley City Supply, Coffee in the Valley, and Emmanuel United Church of Christ Church Hall. So that's pretty cool. It's like a progressive shopping thing, where you go from just place to place to place.
Yeah.
Check that out this weekend too.
I mean, the whole event is cool. We can only name so many things, but there's so much to do at Christmas in the Valley.
Sporkle Events. Is that it? Do I say that right?
Yeah.
Sporkle Events. Holiday movie trivia night is coming to Ignite Brewing. That is Saturday the 20th at 7 p.m. So next weekend. This is from timeless favorites to modern holiday hits. Night is packed with fun questions, friendly competition, and plenty of laughs. So grab your team, grab a pint, and order some flatbread pizza. It is free to play.
Yep, it is.
Go check it out again, Saturday the 20th at Ignite at 7 o'clock is the first one.
Yeah, and they have their Ignite the Light Christmas Ale available on draft with a coated rim.
Very good stuff.
You can skate with Santa Saturday, December 20th from 10 a.m. till noon. It's $6 per skater, $2 entry for non-skater. Rentals are extra. Games, face painting, and photos with Santa. All proceeds benefit the Skate Station Artistic Club. And again, that's Saturday, December 20th from 10 a.m. till noon.
And if you don't want to skate with Santa, you can bowl with Santa. And that's on December 17th over at T&M Lanes. The time is 6 to 8 p.m. It's $25.99 per person, includes shoes, must have a reservation to attend. Santa and the Grinch will be there. Basket raffles, laser bowling, and table crafts, and a bunch of Christmas cheer.
And if you don't want to bowl or skate with Santa, you could try cross-stitching with Santa. Just kidding. Santa's
I was like,
take,
wait a minute.
Santa's going to take the rest of the week off. But you can try lacrosse December 16th from 5 to 6 p.m. That's over at Sharpen Skills Training, and that will be put on by Brunswick Lacrosse. Sharpen Skills Training is just across the street from Ambrose, next to those volleyball courts. Participants will be given a stick to use and carry and learn some of the fundamentals of lacrosse, like scooping, cradling, passing, catching, and shooting. The event is absolutely free. So pass the word to anyone you know that might have a son or daughter looking to get into the sport for the first time. Spring season registration is now open, so this is a great way to test drive the sport before signing up.
All right. Over at McGinty's Pub, one of their most popular things that they do is Boozy Bingo. So they're bringing in the Sip and Slay edition of Boozy Bingo on Wednesday the 17th. Arrive by 6:30. Balls drop at 7 p.m., it says. Prizes, drink specials. Oh, what fun. You can grab dinner over there at one of the vendors. And what does it say? $5, I think it was?
Yeah.
$5 to play. Register at link in bio because this is becoming a very popular event. It's probably one of the few times you'll see Market 42 packed on these nights. Check it out. You don't have to drink. You can get a beverage, get a bubble tea from that vendor there or something else. Next one's going to be Wednesday, December 17th. Have fun with
Good
that.
stuff. And that's it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. All right, Brunswick, we want to hear from you. I know everyone's busy during the holidays, but if there's something that we need to know about that's happening, just reach out to Lucas or myself and we'll make sure we let people know about it, both on Facebook and on the podcast. Until then, see you next time.
Take care, Brunswick. Bye. As always, I want to thank you for checking out the Brunswick Group Therapy podcast and for supporting local Brunswick area businesses. If you enjoyed your time, please check us out online at brunswickgrouptherapy.com, where you can continue the conversation with a voice message that may be featured on future podcast episodes or posts. You can also follow us on our Brunswick Group Therapy social media pages on both YouTube and Facebook. If you own or manage an area business and would like to be featured in an upcoming Brunswick Group Therapy podcast, please reach out to Kimberlee or I through any of our social media pages. We are passionate about supporting local, and it's the reason for this podcast.
Thank you for joining us for another therapy session. A reminder that the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the participants and do not represent any business, group, employer, or organization. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only.